action. Is everything recording, Reese?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Do I have to press that big red button?
No, don't touch it.
Oh.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
There we go.
And welcome back to another episode of the Rip Through a Podcast. It is episode 37, round 22 recap, baby. And what a ripper of a round it was.
Mate.
Full blown ripper.
Crazy. And it started off with craziness.
From the get-go.
The get-go.
I don't know, like, for me, like, it was the easiest round to tip. And we still got 6 out of 8.
Yeah.
So that's obviously pretty good. But there was only one game I thought was 50-50, and that was the... Oh, shit. Well, it was sort of 50-50. I just thought the Pies would have pumped them.
Yeah, same.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought they would have won.
But little do we know, something's going on. And something's coming back and then biting them on the ass. And everyone's talking about, you know, they're getting a bit old. They've tried to muck around with their structures too much. They've gone through too many restings. They need that, though.
They've put all their picks in the draft, like trades, and then so...
Are their trade players performing at the standard they thought they would be? When you look at it, they are, but they aren't.
Yeah, it's sort of half-half, isn't it?
You just got to judge them off the finals when they
The
get
game's
there.
hard, though. The game of footy is hard.
Very hard. And you can't fuck around with synergy, and you can't, like, I've always heard
In
this.
and out.
I've always heard this. You can't just flick a switch.
Yeah.
But some teams can.
They can.
So we'll see what happens come final time. But
yeah, they're saying if it doesn't work this year, it's a bust for Collingwood.
it's a big loss. That's the only thing. It's a big loss.
Yeah.
Like, points-wise. And it was never in reach.
No, you're right. So
that's what I mean, yeah. So, hey, you can't cry about spilt milk, but that's, if I was a Pies fan, I'd be a little bit... But hey, let's have a look at the current ladder, and we're going to talk a little bit depth-wise.
This ladder.
This is the closest ladder I've ever seen in terms of from 1 to 8.
I told you I had a funny feeling about 2025 being just an absolute roller coaster of a ride, and like no one can work out what's going to happen right now.
I just didn't expect it to be this. It's literally one game.
Yeah.
Two, like, don't count Bulldogs, but it's nearly just 2 games for GWS and Hawthorn and Gold Coast, and then on it's just like, oh my goodness gracious.
Literally anyone
can finish
probably
anywhere.
But Adelaide 4 out of the 8.
Yeah.
Like it can be that like crazy.
It is. I don't understand. So let's just go through the top 8 real quick. So it's Adelaide, they're on 64 points, they're first. Second is Geelong on 60 points. Third is Collingwood on 60 points. Fourth is Freo on 60 points. Oh, my goodness gracious. Brisbane are sitting on 58 points. That's a bad loss on the weekend. Gold Coast are 6 at 56 points. 7th is Hawthorn, 56 points. GWS is 56 points. The Doggies are on 52, just waiting for someone to stuff up.
Yeah.
They're just
sitting
like
in the 9th, just... You know, it nearly ended for them this week, the Doggies. It was nearly it. So
man.
I was sort of going for the Demons because it meant, you know, Brizzy was safe.
You don't want Bulldogs in there, do you?
No, you don't. But
they're going to win. Okay, let's just talk about, because it's so close. Yeah. And we'll do a predicted ladder soon. But it's just so close in terms of points. Like, I haven't seen it like this in the entirety of the top 8. The top 4 are usually like, okay, they're going to finish top 4 with a couple rounds ago.
And you know.
Like,
you knew if you were top 4 with 3 or 4 rounds, you're probably safe for finals at least.
It's usually
you're not safe for top 4, but you're definitely safe for finals. Now, you're not.
It's usually like 8 to 12 points, like differential.
And the matchups we've got coming into
they're all playing each other.
That's what I mean. It's crazy. It is
crazy.
Here
we are just going, AFL don't know what they're doing. The floating fixture. We've had a few boring rounds here and then some blowouts. But now it's coming down to, I don't know if they've planned this, if they're like gurus or they're playing Moneyball. They just got analytics come out their butt cheeks. But this is going to be the most tantalising last 2 rounds plus 1 game for Gold Coast.
2 weeks. Teams are going to be stressed. Players are going to be, you know, they're going to throw. It's got a finals feel about it right now.
Yeah, we're getting finals 2 weeks early.
Right now, we are.
It's amazing, and it's going to be so much fun watching these matchups in the next 2 weeks because any loss could change where you would finish besides Adelaide. Any other team can finish for 2nd to 8th.
Yeah, this is where the footy world tunes in, like the way I'd tune into footy. Every game. This is where the footy world is always going to be watching. So
just say like you're not a Brisbane fan. Just say you're not a Brizzy fan. You're just a neutral fan for the whole AFL, pretty much like me. But like, I'm going for Brizzy. What team do you want to like see succeed in this 8? And I know you say Crows because Key's in that, and we want to win a premiership. I do too. But you're a neutral fan. Who deserves to be up there and who deserves to get 2 chances?
2 chances. Well, probably Freo.
Yeah.
Probably Freo. They've sort of been around. They missed finals last year. 3 grew sort of, in and out, had to get the last win to make finals. They didn't, but...
I'll be watching that game too.
Yeah, we did. I don't know. I think Freo maybe for mine. We've been pretty hard on them, but now they're playing some good footy. I'm like, okay, this is actually... They're a pretty good team. They're a young team.
Yeah.
They're the youngest. So, I mean...
You know my youngest, right?
Yeah, my youngest, exactly. But, yeah, if I look at those teams, probably Freo. I mean, Geelong's had a taste. Adelaide have been into grand finals not too long ago. So,
true.
Gold Coast is probably another one. I mean, I don't like saying that because they're down the road, but it's history if they make finals for the club. So
I hope they make finals.
As a neutral fan,
but I hope they don't finish... I don't know if they're a top 4 team, so it's kind of like that's going to waste.
So,
but 2 chances for them. They'll probably beat one of those teams. So...
Yeah. I don't know. Freo sticks out for mine in that, but
I feel like we rode Freo hard at the start of the year.
We did.
Through to when they went on a run.
Yeah.
It has glimpses of Brizzy Lions.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does. Well, they have
last year.
They have won 11 of their last 12 games.
Damn.
So you could you could say like that's them and Adelaide best 2 teams in terms of form right now.
Yeah, and I don't have the stats, but them against top 8 or top 9 teams is pretty good.
They're right up there, probably nearly like the best percentage.
I think Carlton might have sent us something recently.
So I don't know. I feel like they've had a pretty tough season versus good teams and one game, so they deserve to sort of be in that top 4.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like I think Adelaide. If you can't use Adelaide, I think Freo.
Yeah,
like it'd be cool to see how they go. It'd be great for Nat Fyfe to come back.
Never won a flag.
Oh, they haven't. Lockie Neal played in the last one. They lost to
Hawks.
Yeah.
So them and GWS never won a flag, and obviously Gold Coast. But Freo's been around.
GWS had their chances, mate,
for a long time.
I don't care about them. They've had their chances, and you never know when the cherry ripe because they've had a gun team for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. But Freo for mine sticks out with that one, Rob.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the next 2 games for each of these teams, and then we'll do a predictor.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Adelaide have Pies and Kangas. They're going to win one of those, right?
Huge.
Yeah. They'll win. They'll beat Kangas.
They'll beat Kangaroos.
Yeah. Geelong have Swans and Tigers. So Swannies didn't look like a bitch on the weekend.
Well, they're a dangerous team. They can mess people's finals series up. They've got the talent on their list. I mean, they made a grand final last year.
Yeah.
Not too much has changed for them. So
Not
other
really.
than the coach.
Yeah.
So they're still a dangerous team. You consider them sort of like a finals team, but they're not.
You know what? And I saw a little clip from Buddy and Shane Crawford's podcast, and he was riding Swan, saying like, I reckon they're going to win this game. Like he was adamant about it. Crawford was like just saying that's the dumbest thing you've ever said. All this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that for him to get that little insight into they play the Gabba pretty well. They haven't won 5 games against them. So I thought that was pretty cool by him.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Cats. So so Swans, I don't know. That's a 50-50 at the not at the moment because Geelong are that good, but Tigers win. So they should win too.
Yep.
And then we got the Pies. They got the Crom Eaters and the Demons. Demons looked pretty good on the weekend.
Yeah, so I don't know about this one. Like, Pies could potentially lose both of these.
I don't know where Collingwood's at.
And last time, Melbourne pushed Collingwood right to the end, and Gorney has that kick. Him and May have the blow up. That's that game.
Oh, yeah.
So
just before
it got pushed right to the end. So that one's an interesting watch.
When is he back, by the way, mate? He'd need to be back soon, I think.
Well, he may be back for that game.
Beg the pun?
Yeah.
May be back. All right, and then we got Flagmantle. They got the Lions and Dogs, so they've probably got the hardest.
Yeah,
out of the top 8,
I would say these 4 and 5 have probably got the hardest. So then you got Lions who got Freo, so they eliminate each other. And they got Hawks who demolished Collingwood. At the Gabba.
They're getting kind of scary, the Hawks.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say they're full blown scary, but they seem hungry again.
Yeah, again on their day, and you can say this about any team, but
it's top 8. You can say about any of them.
They looked so good. They looked so. They moved the ball well. They kicked the hell out of it. They're tough. So
when you do your power rankings,
and they're playing with 4 tools.
Yeah, I know, and it's kind of a bit questionable.
But it's working.
But will it work when it comes to crunch time?
Well, we'll have to find out.
When we do your power rankings, I want you to do it off the basis of who's best can beat anyone's best. Okay. I don't want to see like who's coming into this weekend. I want to see whose best is better than everyone else's.
Righto. So that's okay.
You know what I mean? All right. And then we got, the Hawks have got Demons and Lions. So they should be the Demons, but the Lions won to finish off the seasons. That's a bit questionable. But they are beatable at home. GWS, they're just, I don't know. Like 2 weeks ago, they sucked. On the weekend, pretty damn good.
They had North, but yeah.
Yeah, but North...
Toby Green got into some good form.
We got Gold Coast away and Saints at home. So if I was GWS, I would say we win both those.
Yeah, and then with the Bulldogs, they've got Eagles. You'd imagine they win and then Freo. So this game could actually determine whether if Brisbane beat Freo, this game could determine whether Freo drop out and Bulldogs come in. Can you believe that? And they're sitting fourth.
Fourth with 2 rounds to go.
And you go down to 9.
It's all going to come down to the last round. It's going to be the best last round in history.
In history, it is.
Okay, so there was records being broken. KO and Fox Footy. It was Lions and Collingwood played on the Saturday night. They broke a record for most paid TV, watch game, anything in history. And I did some research and I found out, and all like the top 5 were all last round games. Wow. So I was always like to see if they make finals, see where they finish.
Yeah, because it's an interesting...
Those type of things.
Like, how's it going to pan out? And then obviously people are watching like who we got in our first matchup of finals. Yeah. And that's like, we want these guys or we don't. Yeah. So that's why they watch it. Where are we going? Where are we flying to? The diehard supporters.
You've heard it here first. It's going to be the record-breaking weekend in AFL history.
I like it. It's a great call by you. It is a great call.
I love that. All right. Well, you know what's kind of weird though? And I don't know if it's the best prep a team could have going into the finals, especially potentially their first finals campaign. So we spoke about Gold Coast. They've got 3 games to go where the rest of the comp...
Round zero
dogged everybody.
Cyclone.
They're playing Port Adelaide Friday night on the 22nd at 8:10. So that's on a Friday night.
Yep.
The following week, everyone else is resting after Sunday. They're done. Their season's done. They're doing Mad Monday, all this stuff. No, not them. They're playing the Bombers on the Wednesday, the 27th at 7:20 p.m.
Wow, the Bombers just have to go on for another week.
So they don't get a rest.
No. The Suns, And
so their Mad Thursday's going to be a big one.
And then it will go straight into a finals campaign
the weekend after. Yeah.
Wow, it's a really. I don't know about how that's.
It's kind of dogged them.
It's kind of dogged them. That they might need to use that rest for a week, get some players cherry right.
I don't know any of who's sore, who's not, but Took Miller's been rushed back, obviously. That's the best time that everyone's having a week off.
A full freshen up,
and they're not.
No, so it's an interesting watch.
It could be a bit of how you going, mate.
Yeah.
Right. Let's jump into our predicted ladder, my friend, and then we can go through this and then we can see who's potentially finishing the top 8 off.
This is the Rob Dog ladder. I liked how you did it last time. So fire away, mate.
All right, I will fire away. Fire away. Okay, here we go. So don't worry about the relevant games. So don't care about this. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter.
Well,
Saints win that.
Just do it.
Saints win that. This is the one at home.
So it's Freo at home versus Brisbane. Mm-hmm. Freo won their last 11 to 12 games.
I'm going to say Freo, man.
Yeah.
We have to, right? We mutually agree on this shit. I don't want to be that, because I don't know footy like you know footy. I'm going to say Freo.
Yep. Okay.
And then we got Gold Coast and GWS, and this is a Gold Coast People First Stadium, which is their home ground.
Yeah. I'd imagine Gold Coast.
Yeah. You'd think so at home.
Yeah.
They're flying. Carlton and Port. Let's do Carlton. Who cares? Hawthorn and Melbourne Demons.
I'll go Hawks.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Now, this is the one. Adelaide Crows and Collingwood.
Well, I'm going Adelaide. They're top of the ladder for a reason.
Yeah. North and Richmond. Let's do Richmond because we need credit for them. Sydney and Geelong Cats.
At SCG.
At the SCG.
Well,
I'll still say Cats.
I'm still going to say Cats, yeah.
Yeah. It's like we're not doing the favourites, but we're just going off favourites.
And Bulldogs.
Doggies pump them. And then we're coming into the last round of the season, and we have Carlton and Essendon. That's a big game.
Yeah. Let's go Carlton.
We'll go Carlton, yeah. Collingwood and Melbourne Demons. You'd say Collingwood at home, where everyone's home. Gold Coast beat them over there, you'd think.
Yeah.
That could be an upset, though. That's what I'm saying.
Adelaide.
Yeah, Adelaide, that one. Geelong Cats over Richmond. Swans beat West Coast. GWS should get it done against the Saints. This is one. So Marvel Stadium, I think they potentially win that at home. But
Bulldogs,
as we said, Freo, they won 11 and 12. So
yeah. I mean, I'd go Bulldogs at Marvel.
Yeah, I would too.
They spanked the Giants there. They look good there.
Yeah,
just off the top of my head right now, I'd go Bulldogs.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, then we got Brizzy and Hawks. Brizzy at home. I feel like Brisbane at home for the last game. Gold Coast, Essendon, Gold Coast. And that is how... Should we go to final? No, I want to see the ladder first.
Yeah, we want to see
So that is our predicted ladder for the last couple rounds. Did we do Gold Coast third game?
No.
I think we did, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we did.
All right, so Adelaide finished first. Geelong second. Gold Coast third. Collingwood fourth. Freo fifth. Brisbane dropped to 6. Bulldogs and Hawthorn. So GWS miss.
Right now on percentage. Oh, well,
percentage.
Is it?
Yeah, percentage.
Yeah, it is percentage.
So we can't do that. So they could still make it on percentage.
In this case, Lucky Lions had a little draw because their percentage is not great.
So percentage right now
is
Bulldogs shit on it.
They're smacking teams. So
yeah, 135. They've got nearly the best in the comp.
Nearly, yep. with
Third best in the
Adelaide
comp.
and Geelong, who Geelong have been touching up teams.
So that makes sense. So Bulldogs, yeah. If they finish, you don't want to finish equal with the Bulldogs because their percentage.
Yeah.
And they're playing, who are they playing? Who are they playing? I know they got an easy win and they should pump this team. Bulldogs, they play Eagles.
Yeah. So they'll win that and the percentage could be boosted.
Yeah. So the finals would look like this. Crows play Collingwood. What a game at
Huge.
home. And they always have good games over there.
Yeah, they do. Their fans will love that one.
Freo and Hawthorn.
Great game.
That is a game.
That is a game.
I'm going to watch all these if this is what it looks like. Brizzy and Bulldogs. And we fucking owe Bulldogs.
Well, they've been, we do in the finals, but this year they've had some good tussles.
Yeah.
Obviously, the gather round and then just the recent one at the Gabba was a good game too.
And we owe them. And they don't have that bloke Bailey Smith playing for them. But we still owe them. They beat us by 3 points or some shit. 1 point even.
Geelong versus Gold Coast. And, I mean, Gold Coast have flogged Geelong sometimes.
Yeah, and that's a welcome to finals. Playing against probably the most successful finals team since I can remember.
Yeah.
Always in it.
Since 2007, it's been a long time.
All right, do you want to do this and see who makes a granny?
Yeah, we can do it.
All right. This is going to make the granny. Don't take it serious, but you just know. Adelaide get the job done at home.
Yep.
Flag Mantle, I feel like if over an opposite, I'm going to say they win that.
Yep.
Brisbane, yep, they win. I'm just going to say because I like them.
Yeah, well, they've won twice against them this year.
Geelong beat them at GMHBA.
Yeah.
All right. Semi-finals, Collingwood versus Fremantle. I'm going to say the Pies. Or do you feel like it's going to be closer than you think?
Just go with it. Yeah, go with...
I don't have a gut feeling on this. It's
Okay.
50-50.
Well, you went with the Pies, so go the Pies.
Go Pies. I reckon
Yeah.
they found the straps. They're going to win.
Okay.
They're at home.
It's finals. It's different. Yeah.
There. Gold Coast and Brizzy at People First Stadium. Now, keep in mind they beat them there recently.
Yeah, they flogged them.
But you feel like final. I know.
Finals.
We can be biased.
Yeah, I think Brisbane in the final.
Yeah. They've been there before.
Yeah.
They've been there for the last 5-something years. Now, at the moment, I don't see Brizzy beating Crows.
Yeah, well, so Adelaide.
Or in the grand final.
And I think Geelong will beat Collingwood. So
I like that granny.
Oh, it'd be a great granny.
That's the two best teams.
Yeah.
At the moment.
At the moment. So, will our predictor get it to a granny? I think I went for Geelong Brisbane this year.
You did. No, you actually did. I had Collingwood.
That's a potential chance.
And keeping in mind, people, like, don't be, what about this? No, like, we're just going off
what we see and what we can feel right now.
If I was going to put my house on it, it may be a bit different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And, injuries happen and things happen.
Much happens.
So we don't know.
It's called a predictor for a reason because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, mate, it's sad to see, but that's some teams. You got to win games you think you should win.
We'll be there regardless.
We're going to be at that game in the granny.
Yeah,
and it's going to be fun
absolutely.
as. All right, well, that's enough of that chat. Let's get a little quick point. Pendlebury has re-signed for 1 more year. He's currently sitting third on the all-time players list, AFL, VFL games. He needs 11, I think, to beat Brent Harvey.
Yeah, I think what's scary about him is like he's such a professional. He's all about his body. He gets it right.
Slow him down.
Who knows? He could do another year.
No, he'll get the record.
Oh, he'll get the record.
They'll wheel him out of a wheelchair to get the record.
The way that bloke goes about it, he could do another year after that.
He hasn't been gifted games yet. He's still getting like 20s every week.
Exactly.
When he starts getting shit like 13s, like and up and down.
Well, he's going to be in top 10 in their best and fairest. So
yeah,
you're not finishing up a bloke that's top 10 in your BNF.
And regardless, if he's looks like a busted ass, Brent Harvey, man, he could have gone around again.
He could have,
which was sad.
He was a little turbo machine, like just kept turning up.
I don't want to check his stats, but the last year he played, I remember he would have got Brownlow votes. There's a couple of games he popped off in, like
for sure.
And he goes back and plays local footy and he gets 40s. I think he broke his leg, but he still goes back and gets 40s.
I think, I didn't see anyone beating his record.
Not 420.
Just like small, durable people, like.
I think he had
426.
426, yeah. I just want to see what Brent Harvey had in his last year. Can we do that?
Yeah, for sure. The fans would like to know that.
I've got nothing to do. So Brent Harvey in his last year. Jeez, I had to scroll a bit. Damn.
That's a big page.
In his last year. So, 24, 22, 22, 20, 21, 31.
Yeah.
In his 417th game. 21, 20, 29.
432 games.
Brother, he's had nearly 500 disposals and he's played the whole season.
Yeah, he hasn't missed.
So for people at home, 500 disposals is a good year.
Absolutely.
It's a really good year. I think I've done it like twice.
Yep.
The rest is like 400s and stuff. And he's kicked 36 goals.
Popping off, bro. As a mid or half forward, yeah. So that's he definitely could have gone around again.
He'd be like, I'm stiff.
Yeah, Did he get told to finish up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mate, you don't fucking retire on that.
Yeah, you don't.
That's if you shot the head off and you say that's a 20, 21, 23, whatever age, like, that's a good year.
Yeah, you're signing them big dollars.
How do you, mate, Brent Harvey, we should get him on we should try and get him on. I know he will. I'll just hit up Vossy.
Yep.
But Pendlebury, he'll beat the record.
Yeah, he will.
And it's great to see.
I think record and counting type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Fuck, that's crazy. That's so many games.
It's heaps, bro.
Why are they Kangaroos, North Melbourne Kangaroos? They changed the name or something.
I don't know.
Tassie Kangaroos. Anyway, that's one of those things where he's not going to get any sympathy years. He's earned these.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. 100%.
Because there's a fucking lot of players in the AFL who get kissed on the dick and get gifted games just because who they are, what draft pick they were, and all that stuff. Yeah. Pendlebury's just, mate, I got so much respect for that bloke, and I fucking love his brother too. We played with him in Darwin.
Yeah.
So, good blokes, good people.
All right, Rob, I've got something for you.
Oh, what do you got, mate?
I know Carlton lost on the weekend, but they also had their biggest win of the season. You know what that is?
Oh, hang on, they lost on the weekend.
Yeah, I know, but you know what their biggest win is?
Oh, yeah, what?
Have a think.
Oh, maybe the re-signing of Michael Voss.
Yes. Did you see that coming around?
No.
That is their biggest win of the year.
What are your thoughts on it when you saw it? We recorded an episode at like 2 o'clock that day, and then when I was editing all this shit, I already had the thumbnail ready. It was Vossy. He's probably next to get sacked.
Yeah, we thought he was gone.
They had a 5-hour meeting.
Bang. Vossy, you're staying. We like you.
So, do you reckon the players have had an input in this, or it's just the board? Because they're ruthless, Carlton Footy Club. The board.
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck.
They turn them over. No, I don't think so.
I think it's a bit early they should have done that review a little bit, like, diligence a little bit more. Like, just wait, like, see the year out and then
potentially just wanted to get the media off the back.
Yeah, I agree. But they're not making finals, so who cares?
Who knows? He's got one more year. I like it from Carlton. Give him a chance. Like he got him to a prelim a couple of years, so he did right there. But some of their performances this year is just you cannot blame on. It's got nothing to do with the coach.
So there's tons.
I like that move by Carlton.
I really respect it.
Yeah, so do I.
Because I know what they've been like in the past.
Yeah.
And they've had such a turnover in coaches. It's crazy to think, but. Just to go, hey, fuck off, media. We've done a meeting.
100%.
We're not signing him up. He's just going to see it out.
Yeah, 100%.
And the thing that scares me a bit is they're potentially going to lose so many players this year.
Yeah.
And they might not.
Yeah. And like we said, I think they're going to lose more players than they've won games. I really do.
They've won 7 games.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So,
but no, I think it's great and it's good for Vossy, man. Like that bloke would have been
good on Vossy, yeah. You know, he'd been at Brisbane, he'd gone to Port, now he's at Carlton. So good on him. Well done.
Hey, good shit. Good on Blues.
The survivor, Michael Voss.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to lose by the end of the year. He should get a lottery ticket.
Everyone thought that. So
fucking good shit, Vossy. And now it is the cooked player of the week, and by cooked I mean like it's the chef. They just been chopping up a good performance, then they presented it and going, hey, this is your first entree. Where are the Brownlow votes? That type of stuff. It is Muscle Chef. So let's get stuck into it. I'll give you some nominations, and there's some pretty good games from the weekend. It's not all about who gets most dozzies or goals, which it is kind of. So Benny King.
Yes. 6
snags, huge mark. Like that mark on, I don't know how tall his oppo was, but he was bloody up there.
It was up there.
All right, we got Naughty Norton. 5 goals, 17 disposals.
Just had a monster month of footy. And some.
I don't know what he's done, but in the past 6 rounds I'm going to go, he's had 5, 2, 6, 5, 5, 5.
Something ridiculous.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
He's sitting like top 3 in the fucking goal kicking now.
Monster month.
And big shout out to Darcy with that mark. That was Nick Rewalt. Like that was huge, pretty good. Mark. Archie Roberts. Don't know if it's his first year, could be his second year, but this is his breakout year. 33 disposals. Like I was reading
against the Cats
against a good team.
Yeah.
So he had most on the ground. Jordan Dawson from Adelaide Crows, 26 dozzies, 14 clearances, and a shitload of metres gained.
Yeah.
Finn Callahan, 31 and a goal, but 8 clearances. He was, I watched a little bit of that, and he was doing his thing.
Yeah.
He's a good player. It's funny how I didn't know who he was till all that contract talks.
Yeah, but
now I notice
what was he? 1.7. It's probably well worth it.
Then we got Tom McCarthy. I just want to give him a shout out because he's a mid-season pickup, and this is what I love seeing because it proves that it can be used in the right way. Yep. So he's had 29 disposals. He's averaging 24 this year. He's come in.
Talk about someone taking their chance.
100%. Yeah.
In a team that's struggling.
Team. Yeah. So he's still finding the nurry.
Which can be hard to do.
The thing is, I can't wait for him to update the profile.
Yeah.
Because that photo's horrid.
Yeah. He'll know for next year, man.
How much money have they got in marketing and graphic design? And they can't just
it's just a
fix his
it's just
head
a
up.
mugshot.
Just take a new one.
So
it takes 2 seconds. And that was the domination so far. There's obviously a lot of other good games. I don't really care. Who's your winner of the Muscle Chef Player of Cooked Week? There's obviously a lot of other players who had some good games, but who is your Cooked Player of the Week?
Mine is a guy we've always talked about on this show.
And we love him.
And it is the man from Sydney, Isaac Heeney. You love him, Rob.
I do.
How was his display?
Okay, I watched this game.
Yeah.
And I don't watch many games.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, had a bottle of wine, Devil's Corner, shout out to Tassie's finest. The 5 goals, he kicked 3 in the second quarter or first quarter, I think, and it was just like opportunistic goals. But the one from the boundary, then he just took that specky in the centre square. I was like, holy shit, this is why he's one of the best players in the comp.
Yeah.
He might not do it every week. He's not going to kick 5 every week.
No, but he
does it every second week.
Yeah, exactly.
But he changed the game, and when the Lions got back in front and they looked like they were going to run away with it, he was just the man.
He was. So he was the one that sort of
he's so good.
If he doesn't play, Brisbane win. Obviously to say that. But he is my Muscle Chef player, and if we had started this earlier, he probably would have had a few more nominations in it as well. So
I don't know where he'd be out in the Brownlow, but his stats are like
he snaps it as well as anyone on the opposite foot. By the way,
it was
he just is such a nice shot for goal.
He is, and he's just a handsome devil. So no, he's a well-deserving winner. Like, fuck, you'd be flat if you.
I was flat that he played against Brisbane like that.
Yeah, well, he played so well.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
So
like, I don't mind. But
and then grand final rematch is a bit on there, so
yeah, but also like they had a depleted forward line and we had a depleted back line. And saying depleted, it wasn't our starting.
It's not the best.
It wasn't our starting 6.
Yeah.
So Duday came in, debuted.
Yeah.
I was nervous for him, got through, which is great. But they had a few players out too, so it was half VFL versus half VFL.
All right, I'm going to say regardless, 5 goals in AFL is 5 goals. It is hard.
I'm not saying anything because he probably still had. Who did he have on him?
Oh, he was just.
Doing his own thing?
Just run his own show, mate.
Yeah.
Players would have gone through him. So,
jeez, you get a new CEO on Pavlich, mate, and the boys just get a little run.
I love it.
But let's get stuck into Matho's power rankings. And I just told you before, but I want your power rankings to be who's best on the day.
Okay.
Is going to beat the other one's best.
I'm going to run through just the OGs, and then I'm going to give you the best.
Okay, I like that.
So
round 23 power rankings.
Yep. So here we go. We've got the Adelaide Crows still in 1.
Yes.
I've got Brisbane still in 2.
Why?
Because I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I think with the injuries they've had, they've come off a big win against Collingwood. I know they're not in great form. Just lose. You know, you got Lockie Neal that's not playing.
Yeah.
The depleted back line.
Stars out.
You know, so I think they're still the number 2 in this right now. And I mean, it can easily drop. But then in 3rd, I've got Geelong.
Yeah, I'll have Geelong in 2nd. Now, I know they've been playing pooey teams.
That's the only reason.
But the way they're dismantling pooey teams.
Yeah, okay. 4th for me is Fremantle Dockers.
They've gone up 1.
Yeah, and I'll drop the Pies down into number 5.
Yeah, the Pies are bad. Not like on the weekend was bad.
Yeah, and that's why.
I wouldn't mind if it was a 20-point loss. I'd say, okay, they're still finding their straps.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but they got absolute. It was like 60-something points, wasn't it? It was just the way it happened. Yeah, 64 points.
Yeah, so
from start to finish. They're lucky to be clinging on to 5th. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But no, I don't mind that. Now give me your best on the day.
So best on the day, and I've always said this, Brisbane is the best in the competition on the day.
They're scoring easily.
Yeah, and I truly believe that. Number 2, Geelong for me is the best. Like, you know, so 3, Collingwood.
Yeah. Their best can beat a lot of bets.
Yep. 4, I've got Adelaide in there.
Yeah.
Yep. And 5, this one might shock you a bit, but it's Hawthorn.
Yeah, no, their best are scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've seen it against Collingwood.
So my top 5 would be, I feel like Adelaide's best right now is the best in the comp.
Okay.
Like their avenues to goal and just the dispersed talent across the ground. Like a lot of them are just role players.
Yep.
But the way they just connect, like the connection is really, really good. So I'd have them first. Then I'd say Geelong. Geelong's best on the day. No chance for anyone else. Then Brizzy.
Okay.
Because I know Brizzy's best, But they got so many players who aren't at their best, so I can't picture what it looks like.
It's just I've got them up in the one because they've dismantled top teams this 100%. Year. Like they got hold of Geelong in Geelong, they got hold of Collingwood down there. Like that's why I've got them at one because if they do play their best, like these teams are the top teams they're dismantling. So that's why. No,
I 100% agree with that. I'm just saying like my best right now, what I can picture in my head, like coming up together, like
So Brizzy in third.
Yes, and then I would have GWS their best if they got their forwards on fire. Cadman, Logan, Stringer, and their midfield, everyone firing. GWS are just they look unbeatable.
Like it.
If all of them are firing.
Yep.
Now, if they're not half of them are firing, then they're fucked. And then I would have the Pies, obviously. Yeah. The Pies are fifth.
Yeah.
So that's my top. Good. That's my top five. Hey, anyone can have any opinion on that.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's recap some games. Resource. We got 6 out of 8 tips correct on the weekend. Not bad.
Because there was a few hard games. I mean, Brizzy, I would have liked to have counted that as a tip, but they didn't get the job done. So
God, they can't. When you talk about scoring quick.
That's what I mean, man.
I turned it off with like 5-6 minutes. I was like, oh, they're done, whatever.
Well, we all thought that. But
2 points.
They can score quickly. So
bloody Ashcroft Bulls and then Archie Bulls, Zach Bailey. Like it was just like bang, bang, bang.
Out of control.
Yeah, but let's talk about the Hawks versus Pies, and we've already touched on a little bit.
Just run through it.
Just run through it. We don't talk about most games, but we'll run through it. Yeah. Hawks versus Pies, very. It leaves a sour taste in my mouth if I was a Pie supporter.
Oh, yeah.
Because the media are starting to understand that, hey, they fucking around a little bit.
Yep.
And I've seen Cornsey go after Fly for having some jovial comments recently about, Freo playing, they play such a win-lose brand of footy.
Yeah.
Maybe we should adopt that. Well, yeah, mate, like, you guys are getting pissed on at the moment.
Yeah, so
that game was I didn't see that. I don't think anyone saw that, and I had $100 on the table for anyone that can get 8 of 8 or 9 of 9.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone did it.
No,
I haven't checked, but
I mean, Hawks were super impressive. They were tough. I mean, that game was on from the get go. We've seen the big hit with Newcomb and Howe. Yeah. So
Newcomb got off, and finally, I think Swanee's come in and gone, "Hey, this kind of shit, that's a footy thing." They're both going for the ball, boss.
Mate, they were tough. He come on and played a really good role for Hawthorn.
They played
with the 4 tools.
Yeah,
but they just moved the ball so well.
Who's the 4 tools? Because I don't really know when you say that. So you obviously got
Gunston.
Yes.
Chol.
Yep.
Kel Shadir and
Big Meeky.
No. So
3.
Mitch Lewis.
Oh, I don't know who Lewis is.
Yeah, Mitch Lewis.
Oh, no, Mitch Lewis.
Yeah. So he's come back from the ACL.
Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, he's a good player.
And Meeky was clunking him,
yeah.
But Collingwood were just so bad. I mean, they were flying against each other, letting pack marks on the goal line.
It was just like the perceived pressure of stuff. They were just fumbling and handballing. And they were getting cut off by everyone. So they. From what I haven't seen that from the Pies in a long time.
They
just
beat them
crumbling.
up, man.
Yeah,
they beat them up. So
I know McRae's going to be like, "Hey boys, if we lose, we can lose." That's fucking not.
Yeah, well, I think he said it was their most disappointing loss for the year.
Yeah,
so
and it was a bright,
all credit to Hawthorn.
Oh, no one's taking anything away from them.
Outstanding.
Like you just beat who was supposedly one of the best teams for a long time.
Yeah, and we talked about Sydney and Brisbane. Isaac Heeney just got a hold of them.
That was hard
in the grand final rematch. I was spewing because this would have set Brisbane up for the finals. If they had won this, they would have been locked and loaded. Mm-hmm. So now, I'm clenching the butt a bit harder right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So everyone's talking about, okay, no Lockie Neal. What's the midfield look like? What do you think of the midfield? What it looked like? Dunkley had 31 on a goal. Ashcroft 31.
I told you 30. Ashley would get up, put him up there because a bit more time in there, 85%.
Moddy, 2 goals, 27.
Huey had Jordan with him, so it's an outstanding game.
Yeah, he done well to get 30.
Yeah, he
Jordan's
did.
a good tagger.
So, I mean, their midfield holds up fine. Dunkley was huge for him. Yeah. He was going off.
Levi, brother.
Levi comes in, does his thing. Wilmot's a star, Zorko. But, I mean, to Sydney's credit, they come over there. They looked ready to go.
They did.
They looked ready. Yeah. So...
Coxie had the biggest grin on his face after the game too.
He was loving it, mate. They always got back to the box. So yeah, it was a good grand final rematch, put it that way. And Heaney he stole the show. He did his thing. He was a headache for the Lions. And
you know what pisses me off? Like that's the Sydney that we know.
Yeah.
And this is not them.
That's why you think they should be a top 8 team. And we did have them in the top 8, but they had some injury concerns. They had some bad games.
Yeah.
But they can upset seasons.
Yeah. Hey, I think this team needs a fucking pat on the back. They didn't win on the weekend, but Richmond.
It's been a good year for them.
It's been a great year for them.
It's been a good year.
In a season that looked like it could be the worst in their history.
Yeah, low scoring game. They were in front. They, just a few errors that cost them late. Yeah. So... That one was a crazy game. It was a good spectating game to watch. And not many goals kicked, but just what you expect from a Richmond. You hope they win, but...
So, Uze,
yeah,
rate him. He must be doing something good. Because their team's not... like we were all for the players, but their team is not a team.
Just doesn't need any pressure, because he's done more than what anyone would have thought. So
5 wins for the year.
So he's doing something right with what he's got, the personality he's got.
They need to obviously, I know he's got a couple of years. He's only freshie, right? His second year, first year.
Could be his first.
I think it could be his first year. Dimmer left when? 2 years ago. No, second year.
Second
year.
Yeah.
So last year was disappointing. But they're the oldest team in the comp.
Yeah.
A lot of players moved on. Now they got the youngest nearly.
Yeah.
So I think 5 wins with a team that we saw in the preseason. I was like, that team's only going to win.
Oh, they're going to win. We thought
I said one game.
Everyone had for the spoon. So
yeah. So they've lived up to what they probably think internally, and it's been good for their confidence. Because I was like, they need to pick good people around them because if they lose a lot of these games by what I think they would, that's going to be bad.
Hell yes.
And the number 1 draft pick's injured at the moment too. So
and then we go over to Port, over to their home ground.
Who the fuck would have? You couldn't put. No one would have put money on this.
I mean, Porter always touch Freo up over there. The stats say, but what the hell?
I don't know.
And I was hoping Port won from a Brisbane point of view.
So the doggies don't get in, right?
Yeah. And no, so Brisbane.
Because Freo jumped him.
They jumped him.
Yeah.
But what Alex Pearce, man?
Yeah, 9 goals in his career. We just looked this up beforehand. I was like, I don't think he's kicked more than 5.
He's a defender, pressure moment.
Yeah. He's played 135 games. He's been injured for 80% of his career, to be honest. He's a captain. And he stood up. He's a Tassie boy. And he goes, fucking, get out of my way, you forwards. I'll just clunk it, boss. And he looked like a natural.
Yeah, I don't need too many shots at goal. Bang, threads it through. So
it was oh, my God.
He puts him in the 4th spot.
Yeah.
The skipper does what he needs to do. So the Freo Dockers are up and humming. They get a win away, which would be huge for their confidence.
Yeah.
In the style they did it. So that was huge.
It's good to see the team that was... copying so much shit to win that one.
Yeah.
Because not recently been copying shit, but that half of the year.
Oh, we were riding them hard. They were
looking for some skulls. But then this next one is nearly an upset. So I put up a post and it was Sunday. Who's going to get upset?
Yeah.
So I had a feeling something would happen. Dogs nearly lost to the Demons.
Yeah, they went on a roll, kicked 7 or something in a row in that third quarter.
The Demons are a team this year that I hate tipping against them. Because you just never know.
Because their personnel, their list says on paper they should be a very good team. They've got high-end talent in that team.
Yeah. And we watched their VFL team live.
Yeah.
And they looked pretty good. So
shot after the siren in that game. It was another crazy game for the weekend. I don't want to
name the name because we love his brother and I don't know this guy, but it was a relatively easy goal. But it is what it is.
Conditions were a bit windy.
Yeah, we'll give them out. Windy, but watching their resis, you can see that there'd be some pressure on the older boys. And Fullo did well too, our boy Fullo in the resis. Yeah, he was good. I know it's not about AFL, but hey, we watch the locals.
And for the Dogs, they just keep finding a way. Their finals hopes are still alive. Norton's had as we said, a massive month of footy. Him and Darcy took one of the great marks of the season. But
it should be mark of the year.
It'd be right. I mean...
Because I'm different. Because I love courage shit. He shouldn't go for that. And he's fucking how tall?
But
He's 200 and what?
We give mark of the year based off...
Courage?
How it looks.
It looks sick.
I know, but style up in the air.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah, so...
Put this into perspective. He's 2'11" or something.
Yeah, he's an athlete. He's going to haunt the competition.
Imagine being his dad.
Competition for a very long time.
Imagine being your dad being a legend and just going... Mate, I'm way better than you.
I'm gonna do you.
Yeah,
trust me, I'm gonna do you.
He's already done him.
And then we get to this game. You liked it,
mate.
We give him a tick for this. It's as good as a win for them.
I was hoping that they just won because you look. This is a win regardless for them.
Yeah, it's a win. It's a win.
They were sending off some players from the grand final in 2017. I can't remember what it was. They were doing a lap of honor type thing, and they were so competitive.
Didn't see this coming at all.
Didn't see this coming. I thought Crows are going to make him
100-point
look silly. Yeah. And I haven't watched a West Coast game all year. I've only watched highlights and it's all been about Harley Reid.
And with negative.
It's always negative.
We always talk negative.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
But then they come up and do this. Obviously they jumped the Crows and their pressure was amazing. But second quarter, they should have been in front by 30 points.
Yeah.
They had, I think, 10 plus inside 50s to Adelaide's none. They were tackle pressure. It was stuck in the forward line. But just the young players are having shots from outside 50 that they're not going to make. One fucking into the 15th row.
It's one for the coach to review saying, hey, boys, just had to get this decision or this one right. Look at the option. You win the game.
It was more of we lost this game.
Yeah.
Because, hey, Crows came back, did real well. I know they had a couple of players out.
Yeah.
The rest of a few players, all that kind of shit. But
they get the 4 points at the end. But for West Coast,
that's a big win.
McWalter, you're giving him a tick. They love that.
That's what they can do.
Yes.
If they buy into what's going on.
So we possibly should have seen better performances throughout the year from them if they push.
When you see that shit, that was the first game I was like,
where's that been? So
you don't have to wait till like second last, third last game to nearly beat the top of the ladder team.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked.
So that is our recap of a crazy round of football. But what's going to get crazier is these last 2 weeks. My head's spinning. I can't work it out. If you can work it out, let us know because I doubt you can.
No.
And as Robbo said, the views for this week, I reckon, is going to be record breaking.
The last round of the year is going to be a record breaker.
Yeah.
100%.
So you guys tune in. We've got some special things actually coming up. And yes, we do. And I haven't told this guy, but he might know. I don't know.
I sort of know. I know everything.
But
thank you for tuning in. Hey, we're going to be back on Wednesday with the preview of round 20. What is it? 23?
20. Yeah.
4? 23.
23. Going into 24.
Damn. With 2 games to go with 3 games.
With Gold Coast,
Round 23 preview is coming up on Thursday morning. Look out for that. As if you're listening, make sure you follow. I don't give a shit. And if you're watching, like and subscribe on YouTube because, hey, it helps us feed our families. We need that. Peace out.
Peace out.